Okay, so this is the second verse, which is about the covering. Okay, God says here that, O prophets, tell your wives, your daughters, and the women of the believers to lengthen their garments, that is more proper, and they will be recognized and not harassed. God is forgiving and merciful. Okay, so here God says that, O prophets, turn your wives, your daughters. O prophets, turn your wives and your daughters. Okay, and the women of the believers. What does it mean here? When God says turn your wives, it means what? It means an application. Tell your wives, this is an application here. It means that they are obliged to do what God will say now when God says tell your wives. Okay? And to tell you here that it is not only the wives of the prophets who are concerned by the covering of the hijab. And God didn't stop by saying that tell your wives, but he said and your daughters. And your daughters. But the wives of the prophets are the first concerned. They are the first concerned. And God says that and your daughters. And your daughters. Okay? Your wives and your daughters. And he didn't stop there, and he said, and the believing women, or the women of the believers. And the women of the believers. Okay? To lengthen their garments, that is more proper, and they will be recognized and not harassed. God is forgiving and merciful. Okay? So here, there are a lot of points to be clarified when God says, O prophet, tell your wives, your daughters, and believing, and the women of the believers. What does it mean? It means here that if you are believer, okay, if you are believing woman or believing man, okay, God says here that you have to obey this. You have to lengthen your garment. Okay, you have to lengthen your garment. If you are a woman, for example, you have to do it. But if you are a man, you have to ask. You have to tell your wife to do it. Okay, if you are the woman, you have to do it. But if you are the husband, you have to ask your woman. You have to ask your wife to do it. It is an obligation. And if you don't do it, you have to know that you are committing sin. You are committing sins. Okay? After this, God says, that is more proper. This is more proper. Okay? After this, he said, they will be recognized. What does it mean? They will be recognized. What does it mean? It means here that the manner that, or if you wear, for example, the covering, which the hijab, any woman or any man will see you, who will see you when you will be out, will know that this is a believing woman. This one or this wife is a believing woman. When he sees you with hijab, he will know that you are a believing woman, and you will be recognized by your hijab or with your hijab. Okay, God says here that the believing women will be recognized by their hijab. But if you see that the believing women of today are not recognized by the hijab, it means here that they are believers or believing women of another thing which is not God. But the believing women of God will be recognized with their garments or their hijab. Okay, they will be recognized by their hijab. But if you see that women of today, okay, several or many women of today are not recognized by or with their covering, to tell you that they are believing of Satan, believing women of Satan, but they are not believing women of God. Okay, if they had been believing women of God, they would have been seen, or they would have been recognized with or by the hijab. Okay, to tell you here that, and just that they will not harass it. They will not harass it. It means that if somebody or a man, for example, sees a woman with this, so you can't be harassed. And this is the thing which will permit you to be recognized, and which will permit for me to tell you not to be harassed. Okay, which will prevent you to be harassed. Which will prevent you to be harassed. Okay, and you will be recognized with it. And this was about the covering or the hijab. This was about the covering or the hijab. Okay, so this topic is not told enough. It is not told enough. Okay, so I summarize by saying that this covering is compulsory. It is an obligation, but you mustn't accept to pray and refuse to wear hijab. This is an hypocritical act. This is what God says in chapter number 2, verse number 85. If you believe in part of the scripture and you disbelieve in the part of scripture, your reward will be the humiliation in this life, and in the hereafter you will be assigned to the severe torment. Okay? And it is an application here. It is an application like the prayer, it is an application like the Hajj, it is an application like the charity, it is an application like the fasting. Okay? And you have to do it. You have to do it. And you will be recognized and not be harassed. Okay? And I summarize by saying that if it was compulsory, if it was an application, it is compulsory, it is an application only for believing women. It is not compulsory for disbelieving women. It is not compulsory for hypocrites. It is not compulsory for disbelievers. It is not compulsory for idolatresses. It is not compulsory for adulteresses. But it is compulsory only for believers, for believing women. This is why God says in chapter number 24, verse number 31, tell the believing women, and tell the believing women. And in the chapter number 33, verse number 59, this is why God says, or what God says, and the believer, and the women of the believer, and the women of the believer, of the believers. Okay, to tell you that the disbelieving women are not concerned, the idolatresses are not concerned, the hypocrites are not concerned, and the disbelieving women or idolatresses or adulteresses, they are not concerned, but only believing women are concerned. It is compulsory for any believing woman. But if you don't do it, you have to know that you are in something else which is not Islam. If you don't obey God, you have to know that you will obey Satan. Whoever disobeys God obeys Satan. Okay? And whoever will not be seen according to the Islamic manner will be seen according to the Satan manner. Okay? So it is an application, but an application only for believing women. Okay? So thank you very much. This is the end of this topic. It was about the covering and presented by your brother in Islam, Mr. BERTHE Isiaka, coming from Mali, the Republic of Mali, coming from the third region of Mali, the region of Sikasso, coming from a village Klela, far from Sikasso, of 45 kilometers, situated between Sikasso and Kuchala. The student who has not learned the religion by a teacher. I haven't learned the religion by a teacher, so you were listening to the ambassador of the divine kingdom on earth. We thank you very much, and we promise you to be with you next time. We thank you very much, and we promise you to be with you next time. May God forgive us. May God help us. May God give us. May God protect us. we are looking forward to be with you next time. Thank you very much. شكرا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم ملك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم نشكرك على ما نصرتنا إن شاء الله.